I have anxiety. I have severe anxiety. I was diagnosed November of 2024, and I started anxiety medication on November 8th of 2024. I didn't realize how much I was struggling until it became too much. It became to a point where, like, if I don't get on medication, I'm going to end up losing myself. I need a better outlet. I need a different answer. I made a conscious decision to slow everything down. I switched my career path. I stopped overindulging myself into work. I literally took a fat ass step back. And that was the biggest turning point. I took that step back from everything, and it was so worth it. So from the time of July to November, that's when I was like, I was asking myself, because now I'm at a point where all of this shit is slowed down. We slowed down our schedule. The business is cut. Like, it's so, I'm literally listing shit off to myself. Like, you're in a loving relationship, moving in a better direction with my relationship with my mom. Like, I'm just literally naming off all of these good things going on and how I've really slowed down and really put into myself. But I'm like, damn, why do I still feel like I'm afraid of everything? Like, I'm afraid to have a conversation. I'm afraid to ask for help. I'm afraid to start something new. I'm afraid to spend money. Really sitting here asking myself, like, girl, what is the problem? What is the problem? So I started doing more research about, like, anxiety and ADHD. And I made a conscious decision in November to start seeing a psychiatrist so I can really get to the bottom of how I was feeling. Because explaining it to other people, it's hard to explain anxiety because everyone feels it differently. So I'm on medication now, and it's been for almost 5 months, and I am so much more energetic. I can complete tasks without getting overwhelmed. I can look at everything, and instead of getting overwhelmed and running from it, I can now break it down and make it make sense to me. It opened me up to exploring new hobbies and just self-improvement overall. So that's really beautiful. Yeah. So I feel like if you are looking or like wanting to start medication, I would definitely do your research first, because medication, it can be iffy depending on how your body takes it. So, but I would say that I was also against medication for a very, very long time. My first experience when I was like 18 or 19 with mirtazapine was a terrible experience. That shit literally turned me into a zombie. So that being my first like initial reaction to medication definitely pushed me more to the holistic side. But last year just reached a point where like the holistic shit is not working no more. And that's something I really had to like ingrain into myself, because I was so like health and beauty. But it comes to a point where like, okay, that's not working for me. Like, that shit can work for everybody else, but this shit is not working for me. And it's not consistent. It's not, holistic things take a while, so it's not quick, depending on, I guess, what we're talking about. But for anxiety, it's definitely not quick, in my opinion. So I am grateful that I did find, not even that I found, but I'm grateful for putting myself first, for sure. Because that's all, that at the end of the day, that's all this is. So, yeah. If you have any questions, my DMs are definitely, and my comments are definitely always open. I, again, was against it, but I swear to God, that was the best decision I ever made for myself. It feels so good, y'all. Like, I can't even put it any other way. Honestly, had I not been on this medication, I would not be talking to y'all on this camera right now. And this was just like one, a way for me to get on the camera again, but also to explain my story, you know? So, I want y'all to get to know me. I want to get to know y'all. So, bye. Into your phone next time.